just hit them very hard. And I say we hit them 20-1. Every time they hit us, we're going to hit them 20.
The United States and Iran exchanged fire for a second straight day as their tit-for-tat strikes intensified. U.S. officials said nearly 90 targets were struck, including the rail line between Tehran and Mashhad, just hours before the burial of the late Iranian Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. Iranian media reported strikes across the country's southern coast, from the Strait of Hormuz to the Gulf of Oman. Bandar Abbas, Chabahar were among the locations hit. A maritime traffic control tower in Chabahar was also struck. A firefighter was killed in an attack on the airport in the southeastern city. Iran said at least 14 people have been killed. Train services between Tehran and Mashhad were suspended following the alleged U.S. strikes. Iran's Revolutionary Guards accused Washington of targeting two bridges in the eastern provinces leading to Mashhad in an attempt to overshadow Khamenei's funeral, allegedly. Iran's military said it launched one-way attack drones at targets in the Gulf in retaliation. The targets included a Patriot missile defense system in Kuwait, an early warning system in Qatar, and fuel storage facilities in Bahrain. Earlier, the Revolutionary Guard said that these had struck key infrastructure and facilities at the U.S. bases in Arifjan and Ali Al Salem in Kuwait, and at Jufair and Sheikh Isa in Bahrain. In fact, President Trump said the ceasefire with Iran is over, but left the door open to further talks, adding that a military action would be swift. But reports suggest the White House is preparing for a conflict that could last days or even weeks. According to Axios, a U.S. official said the length and intensity of the campaign will depend entirely on Tehran's next moves. The report adding that diplomacy has stalled, with military pressure now at the center of President Trump's strategy. The United States continues to maintain its largest military deployment in the region since the 2003 Iraq War. The USS Abraham Lincoln is reportedly operating off the coast of Oman in the Arabian Sea. More than 20 U.S. Navy warships are patrolling the Persian Gulf, the Arabian Sea, and the Eastern Mediterranean under U.S. Central Command.
The United States has launched a new round of airstrikes targeting Iran. The U.S. military Central Command says it hit some 90 targets in Iran today. Now, that includes sites at an airport as well as missile launchers. That's according to black and white footage released by the U.S. military Central Command. Meanwhile, in Iran, they say at least one person has been killed, a firefighter who was responding to a strike at an airport in Iran-Shar. They also say that bridges apparently were targeted again for the first time in the war since the ceasefire has been put in place. U.S. President Donald Trump had threatened to begin targeting infrastructure in Iran over its continued attacks on ships trying to go through the Strait of Hormuz through a route around Oman to the south. Tehran doesn't like that. It wants to control the Strait of Hormuz and decide what ships go through.